Hi guys, we got this thing going on. So yesterday, or last week I guess, I played through Bayonetta Deuce, where you have short hair, even though your clothes is made out of hair. I don't really understand it. Now I'm playing through Bayonetta the original. I have played this already, like way back on the PlayStation 3, which apparently is the worst version of any Bayonetta game to date. So it's going to be a little different. But we are doing trial runs of Bayonetta 1 for the Switch, which came with a version of Bayonetta 2 for the Switch.
That balance was toppled.
A lot of people, from what I've seen, I don't really remember it, but a lot of people have said that this version is kind of janky compared to Bayonetta 2. Like, they fixed a lot of the shit that needed fixing. And I'm sure they're right, but we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt here. And hopefully some of the shit I've learned from playing through Bayonetta 2 will be appropriate and helpful for Bayonetta 1. This first stage doesn't have a score to it, so it doesn't really matter how I do.
It was truly a gruesome war. Fight the tremendous radiance of God shining upon them. The lumen sages
I do like the idea that I
by the assault
already do have ballistic boots in this one. One of the freaking
years after the balance was lost.
4 items I need to finish my Ammonomicon for the 3rd time in Gungeon. Do I have to press jump? Or is this like a cutscene? Oh, that's one of the things that freaking sucks about this game. So, they want you to watch all of the cutscenes very closely, right? So they will have these moments in the cutscenes where you suddenly have to input something in order to proceed, and you're just dead, set back to the last checkpoint, score reset if you miss it. So multiple playthroughs trying to go for score and shit like that is actually pretty terrible because of
They launched the witch hunts, rounding up the
yeah, you can't just skip the cutscenes. You have to watch through all of them, at least the ones that they show you. Oh my god, this guy already.
Push the witch hunts further, and soon the Umber
I gotta turn off offset dodge.
of the darkness were extinguished from the earth.
Yeah, it's definitely not it.
But one.
Whoa, camera.
I'm okay. Let's go. Just stay close to me.
Are they a couple? Like, I don't think it's ever been really made clear. It's implied, but this game is nothing but implications. It's it's like everything is like a dildo and a vagina. Everything is a tit and an ass. I don't know. Those guys' heads are probably dildos with vaginas down the front. Ugh. So now John is in some airship, making sure her gun is super visible. Oh, and so they made it a clock for these semi-static cutscenes in the second game. It's a film strip in this one, and everything is all brown-gray for some reason. Yeah, okay. Costume change, yeah. Oh yeah, you can be Mario. You can be Princess Mario. Or Princess Metroid? Princess Zelda. We'll be regular for now. Let's save this shit. So I did start the early stuff, just to see how it's gonna feel, and it feels fine. It feels just like Bayonetta 2, just a little bit like slower. Oh god, these graphics are much worse. Fuck. How many years was it between Bayonetta 1 and 2? I'm not gonna look it up. So I guess we'll never know.
Nobody look it up.
Please don't.
My back. Ow. My pussy hole. And the crack, but not the butthole. So when are you gonna get that thing in tomorrow? You a one-day delivery?
No. I did the cheapest delivery, so 4 days.
Or like 4 days. It's crazy that that fucking thing can take your game data, play on your Windows 10, and not boot Windows 10. Oh yeah, so we got Danny DeVito puffing on a peace pipe, wearing too many rings and Italianing up his hands. While this nun that is definitely Bayonetta whispers right into the camera.
You can tell from that butt that's Bayonetta.
She's also got legs that are too long, a torso that's also too long, and a neck that's way too long.
Ooh, that's how I like my women, too long.
It's as if she were 3 giraffes at once.
Take care of him, they take care of us.
What are you saying,
And I prefer my
benzo or
shoes made
whatever?
out of rubber,
Enzo.
not concrete. But hey, it's that kind of town. Without good-hearted souls like us.
Oh, he changed his voice for the new one. It's a little less gravelly in Bayonetta 2.
Of course, the pay's not bad either. Jesus, you really get into this shit, don't you?
He has a lot more Joe Pesci in this
I'd
one.
be praying he ends up barbecue.
Over here.
Or at least sunny side up.
He keeps calling this guy Eggman. This game is published by Sega,
Oh boy.
and he keeps calling this guy Eggman, so I was really like, are they actually bearing Eggman? That'd be cool.
Oh man, Tails is gonna be pregnant.
What? Tails is a dude.
Yeah, I know, but he's
My
always
kids are
pregnant in
baking
that
me a
art I
birthday
look
cake
at.
tonight. Cute little fuckers.
So Nate's a huge subscriber to Pregnant Tails furry hentai on DeviantArt.
What the fuck? They're here? For this douchebag? Ah! I hate this damn light. I can't see a thing.
Ah! Man, they really do not secure those tombstones.
You hearing me? You can see
You
them,
just set him
can't
down on the
you?
ground,
I see them.
right?
They are instruments of God, descending
Oh,
upon his heavenly rays.
Did you see that thing where it was
Oh my god.
Beyond Two Souls?
Dear Lord,
500%,
grant us
yeah.
guidance.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a lot of games on old Reddit recently, where they make the faces look like distorted cartoons.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Ah, so me a nun, I'll just throw the Umbran Witch symbol in the sky, but let's keep the mystery still alive. Dropping biblios right on the ground, slower than a dick skin. And here she comes out the other end, nakeder than a dick skin. No, still fully clothed, okay. Ew. Don't turn people into oil. Ooh, yeah, let's get religious with this music all of a sudden. Stop. And then she's probably gonna... Now she's all punchies, kickies. Riding that guy like a surfboard, that's kind of cool. I love surfing. And she's all like, praise the sun. There's the sun.
You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
Oh, okay, so they don't really do this in the next game, I don't think quite as much. But Paradiso, or Purgatorio, which is the realm between all the other 3 realms. There's Earth Realm, Heaven Realm, and Heck Realm. And then there's Purgatorio, which exists between them. That's where they do all their fighting, because it's where all the angels, which are the bad guys, and the witches, which are the character, exist. And you can't slap a dude, but you can make all the shit around him go splodey. I pay a lot of attention when I play this game, so you gotta trust me on this. Mike Tyson over here, he wears glasses at night, and Timberlands that he doesn't tie all the way up, but something always hits him in the head. That's a recurring joke.
He doesn't notice it. I like that guy's transition.
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo, how about you get out of here?
Man, I want a purple thumb. I'm throwing a bunch of eggplants.
Purple thumb with no fire.
Oh no, the fire is okay, but it has to be turn off, turn on style. I don't want it to be on all the time. What? What's she gonna do here?
Do you naughty little angels deserve a good spanking?
Uh-oh. Whoa, looked like she was gonna just straight up fuck that guy in the butt. Yep.
Nakeder than a dick skin.
Yep. And also hairier than a dick skin. She's everything-er than a dick skin. She doesn't actually have a vagina, so you don't have to worry about that. Nor nipples. I guess. She's got the proportions of one. They really do not mind putting that camera right in her butt crack, which is the horniest of angles. Whoa! That was surprising.
Now, this is cheap.
I think she did. You know more about wrestling than me.
Don't worry about quantity. I've got quantity.
She might have a vagina, but it's not a real one. It's like polygons. Why is she using these shitty weapons? These are all gonna fall apart. I think that's a recurring thing, too. Whoop! I think the choreographed fight cutscenes are pretty interesting in this game. They got a good team behind the cinematics. Even if they're cheesy as fuck, the fight choreography is good. She loves lollipops. That's how you get health back. Which I might actually use items in this one. I got through Bayonetta 2 on normal without ever using an item.
That was your last call. No more shots from me, Bayonetta.
See, he's a bartender. That's why he said last call. So, Hideo Kamiya has said that Bayonetta is his perfect woman, but I think what he wants is... We're not going to do touch controls. I'm playing this... What? Stop! I'm, like, this is not on portable mode. I guess they want babies to be able to play this game too. Yeah, there are touch controls in this, which I cannot figure out who that's for. But I guess it's one of those, put it in there and let the players decide. Where you going? Pizza Town?
Yeah, I'm going to get food.
Cool.
You can't be in here, Alan.
Too early. Don't fail. Just let me try again. Don't start. Oh, God. Alright. Yeah. Let's do it. We know how to do that basic shit. Oh, I can't turn into the wolf yet. Oh yeah, R is the lock-on button. And it's like impossible to use. They fixed that in part 2, where they give you yeah, okay. They make L the lock-on button. Which makes a lot more sense, so you're not... Oh yeah, I don't have hair powers yet. So a lot of my abilities aren't actually useful. How did that happen? That's a different thing. So far, everything feels the same, but it feels like they're limiting you for educational purposes, and, oh, got hit. And that's making everything go a lot slower. How do... Okay, so... Air enemies. When do I get my hair powers? Alright. Oh yeah, breakdance. Get it, okay. And you have to... yeah, this is like the older, over-the-shoulder view. Where are you guys? Oh. So her magic is tied to her hair. It seems like it's that way for Jean too, but like, at least in Bayonetta 2, there are other things you can tie your magic to, such as feathers, I guess? I don't really know how it works. Ugh, I hate when they do a bunch of flourishes that look like they're gonna do something. They don't end up doing it. Yep, the halos are definitely rings from Sonic. If you put on one of her other costumes, they'll be Mario coins, but they make the Mario picking up a coin sound loud as fuck. I tried that in Bayonetta 2. And, options. Well, okay. Actually, I don't know if this one was Sega. Well,
Damn it, who did that? I just bought
it's gotta be. Yeah. This one is Sega still. Oops.
Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no quarter for you in this world.
That is not a cool thing to say. And this is, I'm guessing, a Street Fighter reference. Poor Enzo, man. He didn't do shit to deserve this. I don't think. Fuck. Oh man, the timing of that is... Where do I get my hair powers? Is it just straight up not from this level? Yeah. I guess Sega hasn't developed good games in a while.
Any idea how much this is gonna cost to fix? How the fuck do I always get wrapped up in this?
Sega and Nintendo published Bayonetta 2. And
Still purrs nicely.
Bayonetta is now a Nintendo property.
You've been looking into Enzo. Let's have a quick chat.
Which I think is amazing, because they need more adult properties. I would consider Metroid and Bayonetta as the only two, you know, more adult-focused properties.
You keep bellyaching like that, and you're liable to wake Eggman from the dead.
Wait, this guy's not
And
Eggman?
I don't think either of you would like that. Catch you later, Bayonetta.
Who the fuck is
Something else,
Eggman?
We're gonna need a rush on our special project before this shit hits the fan.
Wait, Rodan. What about Eggman?
Such a popular chap. I bet they hate him down there as much as you did when he was up here. We just need to make sure he won't come crawling back when they kick him out.
Nothing a flower bed can't fix. Fill her up.
Wait.
You heard the man. Finish up in 5 minutes or you're walking home to your cake and candles.
Dude, that's so shitty. Bayonetta, you're kind of an asshole. Well, I guess it's going to be a slow introduction to her abilities.
Oh, what a day. I'm screwed.
I don't know. I think he owes
I earned on this charade to pay for the damage.
Rodan money.
If I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget
Oh,
about
he doesn't know that
Enzo,
Bayonetta did it.
The road. Pay attention.
How can you be so calm? You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town, I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers.
No, she was in Paradiso. Or Purgatorio, so she was just invisible to him.
I can't help it if I like the little outfits. The toys are nice too.
Hey, 20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake.
Oh my god, exposition.
All you can remember is that you're a witch. But now, you're stuck because you
Right, yeah.
sacrifice our
Both
fellow
Bayonetta
workers
games
every day
are
or they'll
amnesia
drag your ass back down to
games.
hell. I know, I thought I got screwed, but being forced to slap around the divine for a living, it's really getting screwed.
If I needed a biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral. You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Come on now! Look at my poor car! I'm working for free after this! At least let me get a drink at Rodon's before you start drilling me. The info I got is good. It's gonna get you close to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost past of yours. I swear.
What's going on now? Oh! This is how amnesiacs remember the past.
After jewels instead of cash.
A bunch of
just like
still
the girl.
photographs from the outside of their body.
Jesus. Can't you take a joke?
Enzo, someone's given you a present. Too bad. I can't stand bugs.
Oh my god, the up-close textures look so horrible.
Huh? the fuck?
What? Now that it's actually an action scene, it goes to still frames? So yeah, she makes that portal with her fingers or hair or whatever, and it basically puts her in Paradiso. Or Purgatorio. Why can't I remember that? In Purgatorio, where she's allowed to like interact with these guys. If she's in one of the other realms, she essentially is just seeing what Enzo is seeing, which is like flashes of activity. So here we find John, who's also in a motorcycle outfit. Or not a motorcycle outfit, that's Bayonetta too, but like form-fitting collared sweater, I guess. Black and red was the color of this game.
What's the matter, Bayonetta?
She's more on the red side than black.
All that sleeping made you soft.
Don't tell me I have a boss fight. Which time? Is it already going? Why is there a timer? Is she fighting against me or with me? Okay, she's fighting with me. Holy shit, that is like impossible to do. Do I have to torture 3 enemies before this time comes out? Did I lose? I don't think she has a man face. I think she's got a certain angles. She's got a very strong jawline. That's kind of like a thing people seem to like in women. So which time stop at some point? When do I get my fucking hair powers? Oh yeah, taking damage. At least that's your magic meter in this game. Whoa, that camera angle for the last shot. Oh, that took way too long. Too slow, stupid. Well, in game 2, John is like your lover or something, and she gets sent to hell right at the beginning, and then you have a ticking clock. To save her. Then you save her, and you have to fight this other guy. This one, it seems like John is someone from your past who performed surgery on you. I don't know.
Those assholes sure know how to get attention.
Oh yeah, the running theme is Fly Me to the Moon on this one, because you get witch power from full moonlight.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the worlds apart. Human world. Inferno. Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
Even harder with Purgatorio in the middle. Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight. Why the sudden interest in metaphysics?
It's a balance, right? Even if some of them like messing around with humans.
So there's 3 points in the triangle of existence.
Keep fucking around like this.
I guess Paradiso is concentric.
Like Mother Goose.
It's at the center of all 3 of them and touches all 3 of them, but it works as a middle ground. I don't think the animations are bad. I think they're cheesy in cutscenes. But the graphics are pretty old. What year was this game made? Like 2008? It might be a 10-year-old game? No, 2009?
This reeks of a setup. Someone in one of those lost memories calling you out.
The frame rate is horrible. Just panning scenes like this are like an eyesore.
Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on. Don't break these, because they're one of a kind.
October 2009, January 2010, so it's 8 years old now. They definitely like hammed up this game, but I think that was part of this aesthetic they were going for. Scarborough Fair.
Calling me out.
Her yeah, her weapons: parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Then again, I'm getting a little tired of these weaklings they keep throwing at me. Maybe I should aim for something a bit more high class.
God, those guns are fucking huge.
Pounding them down tonight, baby. Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty sure you got somewhere better to be. The guys you're up against aren't the type to wait for you to finish a round.
Oh man, she just Batman the fuck out of there.
Enzo, her drinks are going on your tab, buddy. You deadbeat motherfucker.
So Rodon in this game, I believe, is like a final fight. He's like a super challenge. Like, God damn, that thing is shiny as shit. Anyway, that's gonna be the first video. We're right at 34 minutes. Yeah, we'll come back for stage number 1, I guess. That was a prologue. Fuck.